So, Love for Sports makes online dating less intimidating by bringing and connecting sports fans together to either watch their favorite teams, date, and compete with sports trivia. Download today. Our segment on dating disasters is sponsored by Love for Sports. What's up, Susie? What are we talking about today?
Okay, so
With this crazy, crazy, crazy trend that I would have nothing in the world to do with.
okay, I know we're not Ed Sheeran fans, but do you guys know who Ed Sheeran is, right?
What?
Dudes, I mean, are you kidding me? We do a show. You guys
I
have
knew
to
you'd
keep
be
up
mad.
on current events.
You know what? I read our rundown and I was like, do I need to Google this guy?
I'm about to flip this table.
He's the ginger, right?
I don't know
He's
who the
the
hell
ginger.
This guy is.
He's
Yes.
the ginger
Thank
balladeer.
you. At least one person.
I don't watch anything.
Oh, I
I
know
live
who he
under a
is.
rock.
He's the guy that Lady Gaga thought was a waiter at the Grammys.
Shut up.
That actually happened.
What?
Yeah, Lady Gaga confused Ed Sheeran with a waiter. She asked him to get her another champagne.
See?
He's literally the redheaded stepchild. It is what it is. Anyway, Ed Sheeran recently started wearing a ring on his ring finger. But he says it's not a wedding ring, it's simply a MANgagement ring. The trend has apparently taken off in the past few years. According to a survey by XO Group, 5% of engaged men are now wearing MANgagement rings. And the number has increased, especially as influential people like Ed Sheeran join in on the trend. A New York-based marriage and sex expert says women are exercising more choice and control in their lives. They don't have to wait around for a man to propose and stay stuck in this limbo. Yeah, because
God.
being single and unmarried is limbo. What the
I've
hell?
been in limbo for a long time.
Not knowing if or when it's going to happen. They're taking the initiative and putting the option on the table. Modern women are now able to express their needs and desires more clearly. What they want for their futures and the timing that works for them. They're feeling more in charge.
Hail to the no! No. It's just stupid. I don't even want to.
Who even?
But so what? The girl doesn't wear one?
I don't know. Okay, so again, don't judge me, but I was watching Love and Hip Hop Miami. I don't know which one it was. Atlanta, New York. I don't know. This is what happens when you don't have a lot of cable channels, all right? You end up watching Love and Hip Hop. But anyway, this one chick was with a guy and she actually proposed to him. And then she was wearing a ring, but I don't know if I guess she bought it for herself.
That's so bad. That's so desperate.
And the guy's like, the guy on the show, like one of the friends asks him like, hey, you know, what's up? What's going on with you? And he's like, oh yeah, well, so-and-so, whatever this girl's name is, asked me to be her life partner.
No.
I mean, what?
I couldn't be friends with a girl who told me they were going to propose to their guy. I'd just be like, we don't align with anything. We don't have anything in common. I can't be your friend. This is weird.
Ziggy, man's perspective, what do you think?
I think the funny thing is that a MANgagement ring is 70% of the size of a normal engagement ring because of the lesser salary and the systemic, minimalization of women in the workplace. So yeah.
But what if, I mean, okay, let's say, for example, Zig, that you had a girlfriend and you guys have been together for a long time.
Oof, I never.
I mean, what if she asked you to marry her? What would you be like, did she steal my thunder? Like, are you trying to rush things? Like, I don't know.
I don't know if I'd be offended. I don't really think that I would be affronted by it. I mean, I'm a fairly clueless person when it comes to it. So if they are proposing to me, it's probably the thing that I probably should have proposed like a year ago and didn't realize because I'm not good at picking up on clues.
What do you mean? I think women are pretty clear when they want a guy to ask them to marry.
Not in my experience.
Put up the phone number and let's see what people have to say, please. I mean, are there any women who would actually do this or have thought about this?
We have a caller, guy.
Oh, we have a caller.
Hey, Ziggy, somebody said you're funny as hell.
You're on Cornbread Hustle Live.
Hey, so yeah, I just wanted to chime in on this man engagement ring thing.
What do you think?
I think it's been a long time coming, and it's about time, because I do not think that it's ever been fair for an engaged couple, only the woman, to have a ring on it. Because once that ring goes on, it's like, okay, back off, I'm taken. But what if you have a year or 2-year engagement? The man doesn't have anything to symbolize he's taken.
He
think
doesn't
it's
need
just catching
anything.
up
He
with
has
it
the
now.
woman.
Dude, like a ring stops a guy anyway.
No, but like I think it's sweet that Ed Sheeran is like, I might not be married yet, but I am taken. You know, it's basically what it says. I think it's sweet.
Oh, you're so sweet. You have such a kind heart. But I think it's BS. Thank you. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Bye.
Any other thoughts on that?
She's probably the type that proposes to her man and is like, "You're mine, bitch."
She's Freddie?
Don't make fun of our one listener who called in. Like, what the hell?
Oh no, crap, we lost our only listener because of my negative commentary.
But if you want to call in, that number is 972-884-0816.
Call
That number
in so we can make fun of you. 972-884-0816. Are there any women who have done this?
Well, maybe whoever's calling right now.
You're on the air.
What's going on?
What's going on?
So here's my take on this. You guys ready for this?
Yes.
All right. So I have a 10-pound dog at home. Take him outside. He's trying to mark his territory, right? So what does the dog do? Like they normally just pee outside, right?
Lift their leg up, yeah.
Basically, what women want is they want to be able to claim their property, right? Is that what you're saying?
That's what
It's
it
not
seems
what
like
I'm
to us.
saying. It's what these people are saying.
So it's basically the woman's chance to basically pee on her man.
That's what I said
exactly
on the
what
way
Cheri
here.
said.
So do you want to be?
let
Do
me
you
give
want
a
to be
situation.
peed on?
So I'm married. I'm happily married, and my wife's at work. And if I call her and I see that, hey, we're about to go do this, we're about to go to a happy hour, then if she invites me, I'm gonna go because I want her to know that, hey, I'm gonna show up. You're my wife, and then she'll actually tell me when I show up, yeah, you just peed all over me, huh? I'm like, yep, I did.
But if she had proposed to you, what is that? Is that a form of
How would you-
of emasculation?
Yeah, how would you have felt if she proposed to you first?
I would say flattered. I'm flattered by the sentiment, but I think it would have been something that I would have wanted to do on my own.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, thanks for the call.
Later.
Thank you.
Late. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this.
I know how I feel. I think it's stupid.
I just think, I understand women are more independent and we do more of everything now these days.
Ladies are doing it for themselves.
But this is
I
just out of
will- I
control,
will.
girlfriends. I mean,
I will get engaged to myself. I like that. I'll be like,
yeah, I'm
married.
in love.
I'm
with
in love
myself,
with myself. Yeah, back off.
You know? So yeah.
I thought of one more. Forgive me.
Oh God.
So
Don't get us in trouble.
so when men propose to women, they get on one knee, right?
That was good. I like that.
Alrighty. I think with that, we can move on to the next segment. Thank you so much. Our Hangry Hustler is coming up.
Join Dallas Creative Space for their Spring Open Studios event. More than 60 of Dallas's most notable artists will open their studios to the public on March 23rd from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Saturday, March 24th from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Continental Gin Building in Deep Ellum at 3309 Elm Street. The event will feature street tacos by the Taco Dude as well as complimentary drinks served throughout the building. Hope you can join us. Go to DallasCreativespace.com for more info.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got our Hangry Hustler coming up. So every week we have a Hangry Hustler. This is someone who's doing something inspirational in the community, and we want to tell inspirational stories since Cornbread Hustle is about positive transformation. So this guy, Cos Marte, you've probably seen him on Facebook. Like, he's everywhere. 2 years ago, when we did our very first graduation for Cornbread Hustle, he was our keynote speaker.
Oh, that was awesome. I was so happy to have him. Yeah, he has great PR. I'm like, how is he on the news again? And I'm over here, I'm a PR person.
And he's with like Real Housewives. Like, he's just done so much for his brand. They're now in Saks Fifth Avenue in New York City, and he's done a lot. We'll let him tell his story. Cos, are you here? Cos? Not yet? Okay. He's going to be talking about his book. He just launched his very first book called Con Body, and it outlines his popular exercise regimen that he honed during his time behind bars. Cos.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Cos, how are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Good. So welcome to Cornbread Hustle Live. We were just talking about how you were our very first keynote speaker for our first Cornbread Hustle graduation. So you always have a special place in our hearts.
Thank you. Thank you. It was exciting.
So
Really appreciate being on.
So tell us a little bit, or tell our audience, our viewers, a little bit about, your story and how you got started.
Yeah, so this was all derived from my previous prison experience. So I went into prison for running a multi-million-dollar drug business. I call it a business because it was very entrepreneurial, and I used some of those transferable skills over to the legal business that I started now. I went into prison and was sentenced to 7 years. And when I went in, doctors told me I could probably die because of my health issues. So I took that same workout that helped me lose 70 pounds in 6 months and saved my life. I no longer had these huge cholesterol levels. The doctors in the medical unit in the prison said I was going to be fine and I was going to be okay. And after losing 70 pounds in 6 months, I lost 1,000 pounds combined. And I took that same workout regimen and I started doing it in the streets of New York City where I grew up at. And from there, started growing from going into the park to rented out studios to eventually opening up my own gym.
That's so awesome. We're really proud of you. And then also, you just came out with your first book. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's super exciting. The book came out 2 days ago, and it's basically my 90-day workout regimen where I was actually in solitary confinement. I was in a 24-hour lockdown cell, and there you have nothing to do but think. And I had a so-called, I call it a spiritual awakening that changed my life. But what I could give back to society was to, come up with something positive. And there's where I came up with the idea of Con Body. And I wrote out my whole regimen workout there. I wrote out my prison menu. I mean, it's not the healthiest thing, but it's what I ate and how to deal with in prison. And I took that same, regimen routine, and I enclosed it in that letter, and I said, this is what I was going to do. So that's what the book entails is my whole 90-day workout plan, plus my spiritual awakening, my back end story. So it's a memoir exercise book that worked for me.
That's so awesome. Congratulations. Where can we find that?
So you can find it on Amazon now. You can just search Con Body. That's CONBODY, like convict body. On Amazon, it'll show right up, and you can buy it on our website at conbody.com. We're selling it right there.
And you also hire other felons and people who have been in prison.
Yeah, so that's been the mission of the company, is to hire as many formerly incarcerated individuals to teach our fitness classes. So now we go back into the system. We go back into Rikers Island and train the inmates there, and with the hopes of creating a direct pipeline. Hopefully we haven't had anybody that's been out yet. These guys are serving a long period of time. So hopefully one day we can have that pipeline out and have them work in our gym. And that's our whole mission.
We're super proud of you, Cos, and thank you for helping us kick off Cornbread Hustle out here in Dallas 2 years ago.
Yeah, seriously.
For sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Really
So we'll be
appreciate it.
ordering your book, and we'll send all of our people there, but we appreciate your time.
Dope. I'm excited. Thank you.
Take care.
All right, adios.
Peace. Bye.
So, okay, I know the last two Hangry Hustlers have been about prison reform, but that's not all we want to talk about all the time. Although Cos really does have a special place in our hearts because he really did help us launch. And at that time, we didn't know what the hell we were doing, to be honest. And so we're really proud of his success story. And we've seen the kind of stuff that he does in New York, and it's been awesome. So, of course, we want to support him. But if you have an inspirational story that you want to tell or know somebody who is helping others or helping other people transform, send us an email, Cheri at cornbreadhustle.com or Susy, Susy at cornbreadhustle.com. And we would be happy to feature them. You know, really what we want to do is affect positive change. And we want to tell these people stories.
Absolutely. Please reach out to us. We love the transformational stories.
All right, Ziggy, how do you feel? You think you could do that calm body workout?
I can't jog, guys. Like it's like a willpower thing. But that sounds very interesting because I've heard of that there's an inmate in Britain who is like infamous for being very aggressive, but he also has a similar workout regimen that I've always found interesting. So I'm probably going to actually pick this up because this sounds amazing.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you guys so much. That is third edition of Cornbread Hustle Live. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great day and keep hustling.
Love for Sports makes online dating less intimidating by bringing and connecting sports fans together to either watch their favorite teams, date, and compete with sports trivia. Download today.